I'm still kind of figuring some stuff out in this game. Like, I think I kind of know what I want to do on these characters, like these 3 specifically. These 2, I don't really know too much. Like, I'm a little more uncertain. Like, I know they're strong. They're very strong characters, but there's just like some stuff, like some early game stuff on Cloud's a little confusing, and then some late game scaling damage is a bit hard to figure out on defect. Like, everything else is kind of simple, but sometimes late game damage I just struggle with a little bit in this card pool. Because like your deck has to do more with your scaling, right? Like you have to draw into your hotfixes, you have to draw into your focus strikes, you have to do these things. Now, and it's not that hard to accomplish that, but when you're doing that, you're not dealing that much damage unless you have dark orbs. If you don't have dark orbs, then you just kind of, your damage is really slow. Like you can't like kill things with Sunder in this game, really. But there are some things I'm experimenting with, like trying things like Helix Shrill, Meteor Strike felt like a very good damage package, but it is 2 rare cards. Claw Feral felt very strong, actually. Like the Claw Feral damage package, I think you could kind of slot that into a deck and maybe have it just deal damage. And of course, Barrage feels good, but Barrage has some weaknesses. Like I'm thinking maybe I should be like multiple copies of Barrage. I'm still figuring it out. I like the shears on the defect most of the time. Remove 2 just feels like it does a lot on this character. Like, it's not a minor thing, it's like a pretty huge bonus. These strikes are really bad. Like, the strikes on this character are really bad. Hello, Papa. How was your flight, Papa? Are you in New Zealand? Should be today, right? I guess the flight stream didn't work out. The streaming on the plane didn't work out. At 5 to Dallas, okay. Well, I hope the flight stream works out. It'd be very funny. 11 p.m. Damn, in the middle of the night. Hope you sleep well on planes. Some people don't. All right, I'm gonna remove 2. I think I like this option on the defect. It's felt very strong every time I've done it. It's Precarious Shears. Yeah, I'll be looking out for it. Oh, Steos. Yeah, I kind of doubt it's possible, but you know, it'll be funny if you can pull it off. Any other characters like removing 2 strikes from? Necrobinder. For sure. Necrobinder really likes double strike remove. I don't think Cloud likes remove 2 that much, but if you do it, it's probably strike defend. And Regent is definitely strike defend. And Silent, it's probably strike defend, but who cares? You can probably do whatever you want. Probably literally remove your freaking neutralize and still be fine, even though that card's broken. But you see, like, in this fight, how much remove 2 saves? Like, it's a decent amount, right? I would have lost a decent amount of HP. So, the Claw is Law Theory. Is it in? Are we in? Like, any characters that like the +2 starter cards and 2 relics as start pick? Yeah, Clad, it feels good. For sure. Definitely Clad, it feels good. Like the starter cards feel less impactful and the relics feel more impactful. Because you want to outpace things with your Burning Blood faster in Act 1. That's always how Clad wants to play Act 1. In Spire 1, it was similar, and in this game, it feels the same. So if you want to outpace things with your starter relic, then you need power fast. And the 2 relics are like the biggest power boost you can get as fast as possible, and you don't actually lose that much power from the starter card. It even buffs your P-Strike. Claw. So what does taking Claw do here? Like, let's think about this card legitimately, because I think this is a more legit card than it was in Spire 1. Like, actually, I'm not kidding. Like, I think we're writing it off a little too fast. Some people are writing off a little too fast just because it was so bad in Spire 1, like unpickable. But this game has this card here. And this card changes Claw more than I expected it to. Because I had a run recently. I can look at my run history. Probably a decent amount of you saw it, but where I had 3 ferals and 3 claws, and I killed the door in 4 turns, taking no damage. Like, I just obliterated the entire game with my claws. Like, yeah, I also had music box. Feral just feels strong with claw. Like, it legit does. Like, it actually does a lot of damage. Because, like, claw just starts to deal, like, on the initial play, it does 3, and then it does 5. So it does 10 damage for 0 energy on the initial play after Feral's in play. And then the second time you draw it, it's, like, even more powerful. I wonder how Feral works with Rocket Punch. I bet it would put the Rocket Punch back into your hand, but the Rocket Punch would cost 1, right? But I think it would put it back into your hand, and then you could generate another status and then put it back to 0, probably. That'd be my assumption. Yeah, and Clash and Claw Plus. Oh, you mean Clash? Yeah, Clash. 18, bring it back with Feral. But it actually felt strong. Like, it didn't feel weak. I don't think Claw's actually good in this game, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not like F tier garbage anymore. Like, if it's actually something you can think about taking. However, it is next to Iteration, and I have liked Iteration a decent amount on this character. Like, every time it's in my deck, I'm just kind of happy it's in the deck. It's kind of useful against the fish for dealing with the status cards that the fish adds. And this act specifically has the terrifying guy, the coral thing. As the coral thing. And the coral thing adds like a Shumillion statuses to your deck. So this, like, yeah, the Skulking Colony, the Iteration actually draws through those statuses a little bit. So I think I might actually would pick these 2 over Hologram in this spot, which is, like, hilarious to me. Because definitely, like, day 1 defect, I was like, Hologram's the best card on the character. And now I'm like, I maybe would pick Claw and Iteration over it. Maybe. Yeah, Iteration is kind of weird and selfish, because if you draw into more of the things, then you have more to play, and then you can't spend your energy on, like, other cards. Like, the Soulfish is almost designed around you having 5-card hands, right? Yeah, this card kind of opens some things, like the Iteration. It opens up Compact, like, in the card pool. Like, you can actually take it, because then it will actually line up. Without the Iteration, this just doesn't line up with your status cards. But if you have Iteration, then it just does. It also opens up the Power Through card, like, pretty heavily. Like, you can pretty easily take this card. You're just, like, snap clicking any overclocks, and then you can get into, like, the status energy with things like Rocket Punch and stuff. And Gunk Up can get in your deck very easily as well. Turbo is just already a card you want to click, and you just click it. Like, there's actually, like, Boost Away even. Like, there's a lot of commons that you want Iteration for, right? Like, all these cards become easier to click if you have Iteration. Rocket Punch is something you're chasing if you have Iteration, and you're, like, looking for statuses. Fight Through can be taken very easily. Like, the package is there, and it's not bad. I'm just not sure if it's worth playing for this early in the game. If you just take this to, like, say, okay, in these easy pools, if I see 1 card that plays with it, it's going to help me a lot, right? I'm unsure. So I'm going to try it. If you're uncertain about something, you have to try that something, or you're just never going to learn. This thing gives you so much money. It's ridiculous how much money this thing gives you. $600. But I also die. I don't like dying. Okay, well, we went with this last time and we got Clash and the run went really, really well. So if we just roll it again, you know? The run went incredibly well last time. A decent amount of the cards are okay to get, genuinely. There's just some ones that are pretty bad. I'll try clicking it again. Distraction. But 100 gold is like a lot of gold. It is a lot of gold. So we have an iteration and a distraction in our deck. That's very interesting. Wasn't my plan in this run to put iteration and distraction in my deck, but it happened. That's where we're at. I just can't target anything. This is gonna big hit me next turn, so I really want this to die. I think I take 3 here. Because then this thing dies to any lightning evoke. But how many evokes can I do next turn? I play Tempest for 3 and then I evoke. There's no way I'm playing 2 strikes, right? I only evoke 1. That's the problem. I can't play any strikes, so I guess I can speed pot double defend next turn. I don't take that much. Just because the lightning orbs have been kind of uncooperative. Random card deck. Go for the eyes is like efficient energy, I guess. Random attack. Yeah, where would I get that? Like Metamorphosis? I'll take this. Think I'm gonna rest. Oh my god, that's so bad. Wait, I thought this couldn't happen. I was lied to. Somebody said you couldn't get shop nodes before shop nodes. Heard that somewhere. Only if the only node is a shop. What a scam, man. What a scam. It's okay. Like, we can just go this way. Like, it doesn't change my pathing that much. I like Equi. It's kind of weird in this deck, though. I need a deck that defeats the fish. That's like a job that I have. I have to defeat a fish. Thing that I have to accomplish. Equi has felt strong every time I've taken it, so I'm gonna keep taking it. Double energy. Thoughts? Why is the music so quiet? It's so weird how the music just shuts off sometimes. It's like uncomfortably quiet. I was went in shop and checking map. Yeah, I guess it's just a bug then. They should fix that. That'd be cool if they fix that. really have a good solution to a lot of the fights. I could like remove a strike and then upgrade, go for the eyes. And then we just kind of loop go for the eyes with like equi and iteration. Maybe play some lightning orbs, play some frost orbs, and just like sit there and then the enemies die eventually. Let's see if that works. If that works, that's like kind of important to keep in mind that defect can just do that. I guess I had lethal there, but this is also lethal, so. So hotfix is a good card. That's a fact. So weirdly greedy for the upgrade now, though, like after the patch. Should probably still just take it. But I don't know if I'm upgrading and go for the eyes now. I might just upgrade hotfix. I'm playing like these long fights. Oh, I didn't get a relic. I was kind of hoping to get a relic. Yeah, let's see if this works out. I have my doubts. What scales faster here? This fight kind of punishes everything that I'm doing. I'm gonna play a zap. Usually you would hit the cultist. I can kind of block this guy for a while. Not too bad. They take damage, but not the worst. Got a potion and another cold snap. So we can just like play cold snap, I guess. The question is, can I fight elites? Can I actually go to this node? I kind of need to, but can I? Like, am I allowed to do that? Because I don't really have good anything against any of the elites. Like, I have no good AoE. I can just block a decent amount. I'm just kind of bad at all the elites is the issue. So there is an option of going like hallway fight, shop into elite. Because my late game doesn't look bad. I have a lot of strong late game options. And a lot of removes on base cards. Fish looking a bit scary. Yeah, it could be scary. But distraction just gives compact, right? Easy every time. Yeah, I think taking 2 elites is just a bit of a dream right now, so. I'm good at this fight, right? I'm not coping. Alright, so this is going to do 3 type 2 into the big hit. This is going to do the debuff into the multi-hit. And this is going to do multi-hit next turn. So I don't really expect to kill one next turn. I expect to kill one 2 turns from now. So this one is debuffing me, then I don't want to kill this one then. I want to kill this one. Wait, where's my second Colts now? Did I not click it? Oh my god, I got distracted. There's meant to be a second Cold Snap in my deck. Yeah, there is definitely meant to be a second Cold Snap in my deck. I definitely saw a second Cold Snap, didn't I? I'm not making that up, right? I did see a second Cold Snap. Well, that was kind of an important card, I think, for my chances to win the run. But, you know, we'll just pretend it wasn't there. It's all good. I am fine. I'm not worried. Our Shadow Shield feels like a good support card. I think it's going to help me a lot. Man, a second Cold Snap would be good here. We could take a Prowess. Prowess is very strong. You could take Scavenge and then get rid of the Beckons with Scavenge. Like Scavenge Equilibrium, Scavenge. Just kind of solid card. Can I do Scavenge and Prowess, though? I haven't taken a Scavenge yet. Yeah, you can get rid of the Fisheye Curses with it. It's not particularly good against the boss that I'm about to fight. Or the elite that I'm about to fight. It feels like a boss because I'm scared, but... I do have to fight this elite, I'm pretty sure. I think I can't skip out on this one. I have no value out of the second one. Like, Scavenge kind of lets me just sit in the fish fight a long time and wait for Shadow Shield to kill everything, which is, I think, my goal now is just kill everything with Shadow Shield. Which seems like the idea. You can go like Scavenge Hologram. The Guy of Evil. So we can go Hollow Equilibrium. Orbs are so bad in this fight. Wonder how much HP the thing saved in that fight. I think it saved quite a lot. The iteration felt very useful actually. Did not feel bad. Worth keeping in mind that this card can be maybe good in underdogs because of that fight. Like it just actually gives you a lot better card draw. So I have a lot of HP suddenly. I can take a Voltaic, which I can remove the exhaust from with the upgrade, and then I can kill everything with Voltaic. Yes, when I play Voltaic, I channel 2 orbs, and then I channel 4. I just have to play it a shimillion times, and then everything dies, right? It's like exponential Thunderstrike. Thing is, I already have a Shadow Shield, so I can just use that, right? If I can block, I can already just play Shadow Shield, and Shadow Shield blocks while doing kind of what Voltaic does. Kind of. I can upgrade Go for the Eyes here. Upgrade Go for the Eyes and then just like do my thing. I like Weak Chain. Oh, God. I hate everything. I do like Weak Chain. But I draw Shadow Shield this turn. So I drew nothing. So I could Seek Potion for Scavenge and play Scavenge. On the Beckon, just to start that chain. I'll scavenge away the defend. Play Cold Snow. Really? I'll charge battery this turn, right? Or hotfix. Makes no real sense. Scavenge has felt actually kind of wonderful in this fight. Helped a lot. The fight's not over yet, but I just kind of crush the fish. Wonder if the Elite was scary enough to not fight it. It just felt weird without the Dark Orb, like taking out the AoE fight. And before I had Shadow Shield, the Elite just felt so tough. I could have been wrong about that, maybe. Here's another card I haven't tried, Shatter. Shatter is a little weird with Dark Orbs. But it is also just like a does 11 damage to all enemies card. Like it has a decent top text. Yeah, I've not given this a shot yet, so I don't know how good it is. Bottom text is kind of awkward. Dark Orbs. How easily can I just block everything for the rest of the run? Maybe more easily than I think. Let's see. The Ironclad. Quadcast with my Dark Orbs is actually kind of good. What are Ironclad cards? Oh yeah, I can get the Inferno Blade to have all of it. You know, just get the power one. Yeah, this character's cards are just kind of weird, aren't they? They're just kind of weird. For defect, I can get feed. The thing is, what Quadcast lets me do is like just do this thing where I'm blocking, but I get the big Dark Orb evoke way faster, right? Like the Shadow Shield just kills things so much faster. So it kind of massively increases my damage. And then I can also just randomly use it to like block a Cold Snap and deal a bunch of damage with Lightning Orb and stuff. Let's give it a shot. I haven't taken Quadcast yet. Maybe it's stronger than I think. I mean, I think all of these cards are quite good, even Quadcast, but I think Defects is the worst out of all of them. My current opinion on it. Also, I just like having these full art cards in my deck. They look cool. I like having them because they're cool. Yeah, break was a lot worse before beta. They buffed the numbers and also made the cost 1. Like they massively buffed that card. Maybe the most buffed card in the history of cards, actually. So unless I go like all the way on this side, I have to fight an elite. Which I probably should fight an elite at some point. Fighting elites is usually a good way to get powerful. I'm pretty good at the B fight. Like the strategy that I'm doing works pretty well there. Mostly concerned about just bleeding out in the random hard pulls. So we hollow Equi here to hold this hand. So that next turn I can Quadcast Hotfix. Does 20? So Cold Snap Strike. I can play Iteration though. And see what I draw. Okay. Quadcast felt incredibly strong in that fight. I don't know. It felt super powerful. Yeah, maybe this one also belonged in S tier. It's the only one I didn't put in S tier. I put it like high A tier in the tier list, but maybe it also belongs in S tier. I don't know. We'll see. That's the thing when by coin flip. I think a lot of people don't actually play runs before they make assumptions. I think they say things without playing runs. Or they play like one run and then they say things. Time for Bing Bong. I don't really want Bing Bong. I guess we're playing with Mr. Struggles. Which does feel like a strong one here, honestly. Honestly, Scavenges felt really good. I've been pretty impressed with it. It's not felt bad. So I can play Quadcast this turn for 12 times 4. 12, 12, 12, 12. Wait, why did the orb get so small? Oh, I can only do 9. Can only do 9. Of course. This is all fine line. I took like 2 damage. It's fine. Not a big deal. Alright, Capacitor. I like orb slots. I'm a big fan. I just don't have like a lot of orb gen. And pushing the Dark Orb gets really awkward after I play Capacitor. Pushing the Dark Orb in front to play the Quadcast is just kind of weird. Yeah, there are 3 dolls from the event. So if you click the final option, you'll always get to pick the one you want. But if you're just trying to avoid Bing Bong, you can just click the second option and you never get something negative. Like Mr. Struggles and the other one, the Daughter of the Wind, are always positive. So you can always click 2 if you're just trying to avoid Bing Bong. If you want Bing Bong, then you can click 3 to look for it, or you can like click 2 and click it. They're all positive. Bing Bong is sometimes not positive. Often is, but like I said, I don't think Bing Bong's terrible, but sometimes you want to avoid it. There are just decks that don't want to add a bunch of cards, right? They want to just add like key one-ofs. I think this deck kind of wants to keep it simple. For the most part. Yeah, Bing Bong Apparitions. That's an example of something that's broken. I kind of don't hate another Shadow Shield just to like get my Dark Orb faster, and like it's just a decent block card. We just like sit there and play Shadow Shield and then Quadcast the Dark Orb and then play Shadow Shield again. If only I could draw. Interesting hand. Let's see, like Shadow Shield, hologram, go for the eye. I kind of went on Quadcast draw. Just gives me weakness this turn. Which is a big deal. Yeah, the recycle does not need to hit a card, the scavenge. No, Bing Bong does not make you get more shifts from shift cards. Well, I'm going to take Turbo, I think. I already have Scavenge, but still think Turbo's good. I think this is my best elite. A great turn 1, but I do think it's my best elite. Probably. Quadcast doing the job. Kind of cooking. Yeah, Quadcast does kind of own, actually. Not too surprised, but it's good. It's very, very good. You want to go to an event, or do I want to go to a fight? The next elite is definitely scarier than the elite I just fought, for sure. The B-Man is definitely my best elite, so... Holy. Metamorphosis. A lot of defect attacks are pretty good to get from this, actually. I also get a huge amount of healing. A lot of defect attacks are good to get from this. This thing is, by the way, Metamorphosis is mostly like a crazy Regent card. Because it said, look at the text on this. It says they're free to play this combat. So Regent doesn't have to pay stars for Metamorphosis, which is ridiculous. You just get like a comet or a 7 stars, or like it's ridiculously strong. I don't have to play this. The thing is, right now it gives me 20 HP and then it buys me an upgrade, and I don't think the card's actually that terrible. So and get in here. 25 HP is just huge. I get to upgrade Quadcast, which is also great. Metamorphosis. Let's do it. Holy. Holy. Let's cook. Let's cook. Oh. We're not cooking. I draw pot here, or do I wait? Can I fire pot this one? Because I got like a hot fix zap first, right? Don't believe I can fire pot that one then. I can draw pot to look for Quadcast. Play strike here into Quadcast. No, it doesn't even work. Strike into fire pot into Quadcast, yeah. That would work. Okay. How does the math work here? 18 by 2. Then 18 by 2 would go here, so they both die. Okay. Wow, that's actually broken. Huh. Interesting. Barrel. Barrel Metamorphosis. Holy. That's broken. Is that what I do? It kind of feels like what I do, right? I mean, it's upgraded. It comes upgraded. I mean, okay, I have the egg, but... So, the knowledge demon is a thing that exists. We might want to pretend like it doesn't exist, but it does. It's up there. Just chilling, kind of sitting there. I really want to upgrade hologram, though. Hologram is so strong now. Upgraded. It's so strong. I can upgrade hologram, right? We can go to a shop. If I take no more damage, then we can just use pantograph to heal. If we take damage, we can rest into pantograph for heal. It's like not bad no matter what. So I can hollow back Quadcast to full block this turn. Ooh, that's a bad hand. So any orb. Also, I'm dealing. Should be fine. Don't really want these cards. I mean, FTL with the thing is kind of funny, but eh. Want defensive potions for sure. Hello, hotfix. Honestly, not the worst fight ever. Hailstorm is such a strong power. My deck is kind of doing too much after I add the Hailstorm, though. And I only have one Frost Orb right now. I just have one Cold Snap. I should have two Cold Snaps, but we don't talk about that. We won't talk about it. The Cold Snap situation does not need to be talked about. I'm going to take this. Because I just like it a lot. Okay, then we take Subroutine, and now we have infinite energy on our powers. We can just keep adding powers. right? Claw. So I can take like hologram and to upgrade another hologram, then I have 2 holo plus. My deck is looking kind of clean at that point, right? I take like a skill pot or something to back myself up into this boss fight. And then maybe we have enough. There's another frost orb in this shop. Oh dear. Never really playing more than 3 cards, right? I immediately want to play more than 3 cards. Oh god. It would just be dead if I could. Why didn't think I'd draw that hand, you know? Yeah, that's a misevaluation that maybe gets me killed. Yeah, it gets me killed. Or no, it doesn't. Good. We're fine, we're fine. Everything's fine, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're chilling. Right, coolant. We just get game piece, right? We just get game piece. Game is too easy and we just get game piece every time. Multicast of the garbage, yeah. We have like the Giga Omega multicast here. Coolant really doesn't feel that strong here. I don't have orb slots. I often do want like a dark orb and a frost orb and a lightning orb. Like that's not too uncommon, but without orb slots, it's hard to like maintain that for the long fight. So without game piece, this thing is just bricking me instead of drawing real cards. It is upgraded though. It's kind of a beautiful card. Yeah, I think this is kind of has to be as good. You may cook. In this run, Sai is probably better than Cook, right? Like 7 block a turn just outpaces what the Cook does, I think. I mean, cooking is so stupidly overpowered. Am I sure about that? Cooking is so strong. I can cook twice before I even fight an elite, and then we have like no base cards. They're just all gone. And I only draw good cards forever. Something kind of appealing about that. The problem with only drawing good cards forever is that the door exists. And the current deck cannot block the door. It's like Sai can like help me block the door, and then I can maybe get a Dark Orb big enough. But if I lose my Quadcast to the door, maybe I should take multicast for the door, actually. That's kind of interesting thought. You take multicast, so you can't lose Quadcast to the door. Or like you can lose Quadcast and still be able to do something. So I lose Quadcast to the door right now. My backup plan's like Feral Metamorphosis, which is not great. I mean, it's okay, but I don't know if, like, I'll have to get lucky for it to actually kill the door. Meanwhile, Sai just kind of lets me chill out a little bit. I take a similar path, though. Hotfix defend. None of these, probably. Okay, not terrible. Yeah, Sai is a very good boss relic. Very, very good. Yeah, Queen rewards you for drawing cards. Door punishes you for drawing cards. So it's like kind of hard to deal with them together a little bit. I've noticed like that combination can be kind of annoying. Which is cool. I like that. I want another hotfix. I mean, the card's just kind of strong. And if my other hotfix gets eaten, maybe I need... I'm mostly worried about the door at this point. I just need to get some kind of solution for that fight, and then I'll be okay. Sure, I guess. These guys really punch. Playing iteration here is looking for a... There's some very good things in the draw pile to draw into with iteration, but it's kind of looking for a high roll. So obviously it takes a lot of damage, but... It's returned after all this time. Okay. I think automation's really the way. A lot of these aren't great, actually. The shop's just not very good. Yeah, Smokestack has been very present in this run, that's for sure. Toolbox is good. Centennial Puzzle is good, but it does not help my door problem. Which I think is my biggest problem right now. Like, my problem is kind of the combination of Queen and door. If I fight Queen, I will take damage in Queen currently. I can't really full block every turn in that fight. And then door kind of finishes the job a little bit. His toolbox is significantly more expensive than puzzle. Puzzle I can buy that and remove. Well, toolbox is just by itself. I think. I think that was true. Hopefully I wasn't wrong about that. Big. This is kind of good against the door. Technology that this is kind of good against the door, actually. Because your turn one, you don't like want to draw that many cards. I guess you want to draw into your powers, but I kind of want to see big defect. How do you even kill a 105 max HP defect? Like, is that even possible? Like, the game's gonna have to prove that that's possible. It doesn't sound possible. Oh, I'm stupid. We'll get bagger prep. Maybe I can do this if I get lucky. Ah, lucky. Quadcast this, easy. 2 turns. Yeah, we just need Quadcast until I call it Quadcast or something. Hollow Distraction. Hope to get card draw and then get into Quadcast. Impact I do not think is good. I honestly think we're in an okay spot here. Like, we just have a lot of health. Like, with the pentagraph and everything. Like, it's just kind of hard for the bosses to get through this amount of HP on the defect. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it. I already have subroutine. 2 strength 2 dex is kind of decent, actually. I could upgrade this and then that's my turn 1. So I just play this. You're making my power scout 0 is also, like, fine. Also, this comes upgraded. This comes upgraded because of the egg, so. I will have this innate in every hand. I guess if it's innate, then just power scout 1 though. I definitely think this is my harder fight. I'll go for the eyes. How do I deal with, like... Should I play turbo there? I just be attacking, man. Hologram next turn. I can hologram my Quadcast, so I can go Quadcast. No, if I go Quadcast, I lose the thing. But then I lose Quadcast, and how do I kill? I guess just with the thing. Pretty brutal, actually. Because I need to play go for the eyes here for the 6 damage to kill. And I need the 6 damage to kill, so I can't play Quadcast and get rid of my orb. So I lose Quadcast this turn. I get my upgrades back, though. And then I will have, like, all my holograms and my go for the eyes. So I can, like, go for the eyes everything. And then Mr. Struggle starts to deal a lot of damage, I guess. I cannot play those. It'd be really nice if I could have played that, but I could not. I lose both my shadow shields, but I technically don't need them. Like hologram, equi, or equi defend. Next turn we deal 8 damage to all of them, and then +6 from this turn. 8 +6 +6. 14 +8. Thank you, passive damage. Focus potion. Focus potion is great. Dealing with the bosses is still kind of tough here. Side blocking 50 damage. Yeah, I think if I would have picked the cooking relic, I would have died miserably in this round. I do not think that would have worked out very well. The side was definitely the correct pick. It's basically my focus. Here's real focus. Null for more weakness. It's a thought. It's a thought. And I can't lose both my weakness cards, so but like in the first cycle of the deck against the door, so I can always weaken the door. And I have another Dark Orb as well, and like Dark Orb Quadcast is my main way of dealing damage. I think my lose condition right now mostly hinges on the Quadcast getting eaten, but I have Metamorphosis as well, so there's other things I could potentially do. I have a Focus Potion that I would hope to save against the door. I don't hate Null. Can rest. I like being full HP. Hollow Quadcast if I want. This one will die. We do have a lot more to answer for, though. And I can play, like, Scavenge on Feral. Obviously, she's still around, and then she starts scaling, and things get awkward. But it kind of just has to happen at some point, so the Dark Orb can go on her at some point. I have a lot of weakness in the draw pile and stuff. Does waste my fork, though. And I don't get Feral in play either. Guess I would get rid of Feral. I try to build up another Dark Orb to kill her with. Not the best feeling thing. When I can just block this turn. Guess Hollow Cold Snap, Hollow Quadcast maybe a little bit better. Playing Scavenge is like okay though. My draw pile is pretty expensive. I got the big mushroom for the big defect. I'm gonna go null hotfix scavenge. I don't need weakness next turn. I can go Quadcast, Hollow Quadcast if I draw both of them. And so basically I'll kill next turn, right? It's only 80. So what's the best line here? I still do it, right? Yeah. Then we just go like, go for the Eyes Leap. Or Hollow something. Hollow Null. Yeah, Hollow Null's better than go for the Eyes. I'd rather keep my Tuning Fork set up. Oh, I guess she just dies to the Mr. Struggle. Okay, so we have a decent amount of HP and a Focus Potion against this boss. I'm still not 100% confident because I don't know about like the Quadcast getting eaten. If the Quadcast gets eaten, everything is just weird. Iteration is fine. Nothing really wrong with that. Okay, so how do we play this? Glacier, huh? It's a powerful card. Like Shadow Shield, Quadcast. Glacier. Hologram. Not fixed. I should have played that earlier. Still full block, so it doesn't matter. Metamorphosis. Guess we do it. I lost iteration, so I don't really want to play Gunk Up. Go Null, Hollow Quadcast. Play Scrape or no Scrape? Just kind of gives it strength for no reason. Okay, so as long as I don't lose Hologram next turn, we're in a pretty good spot, because I'm not going to hollow back the thing. What do I do if I lose Hologram? Cry? I kind of cry. Okay. Go Hollow Quadcast for sure. Alright, GG. That was a fun run. Quadcast definitely proved to be very strong. Like, super, super strong. It was incredible, that run. But it kind of does need Dark Orbs to be, like, that good. Right. Big defect, as always, invincible. The big mushroom meta. Become large, you can't die. Yeah, even with just like a basic crossover, this thing just like has a ton of output. Really, I think maybe just all the like character specific cards are just S tier. Maybe they're just all that good. Quadcast might still be the weakest, but like they're just all crazy. It's incredibly powerful cards. Yeah, fun run. That was good. Yeah, Break got buffed, so Break is in that group of broken cards too. It got Omega buffed. Like it's like they forgot to make it broken.